Okay, Allan, so it was a disappointing defeat last time out against Wraith Rovers. How have the players been this week? It's not very often we've had to deal with back-to-back defeats. Since
No, they were really disappointed. When you look back at the game, I think there wasn't much between the two teams. We were probably the team that was on top for the majority of the game, but they still looked dangerous on the counter-attack and at set pieces. So I think what we've got to learn is we've got to be a wee bit more clinical, and we've certainly got to defend better. We're losing too many goals.
Probably two observations for the two defeats, obviously away to Hibs and away to Wraith Rovers, is one that we weren't far away in both games of maybe nicking something and maybe a win as well, and then secondly the goals that we've lost have all been preventable, which must be really irritating for you.
That is, they're really cheap goals, and we're having to work hard to get goals, and that's maybe the difference, stepping up a level that you can't afford to give away cheap goals because you're maybe not going to score as many. So we've been working on it this week that hopefully we can it shows in the park.
Do you think it's just the step up that the other teams are a little bit more clinical and take their chances a wee bit more? Maybe the mistakes were happening last season and not getting punished?
No, sometimes that happens. You go through phases, maybe anything that goes against you goes in the back of the net. Sometimes that happens. And what you've got to do is you've got to work even harder, and you've got to analyse what's going wrong and hopefully prevent it from happening again.
Perfect way to bounce back, a home game against Queen of the South this Saturday, and obviously looking for 3 points.
It is, it's at home, so there's no reason why we shouldn't go out there and be looking for the win, as we do every game, to be fair. But especially at home with the support we've got and the players we've got, that can obviously cause a lot of problems for the opposition.
Queen of the South have had a decent start to the season as well, unbeaten so far. It's a club you know well. Obviously you started your managerial career there. It'll be a tough match.
Played there as a player as well, really enjoyed it. It's a good club. Obviously I got my first chance at management there as well, so I'm always grateful to the directors for giving me the first chance. And it's good to see them doing well, but come Saturday my loyalties will obviously be 100% with Dunfermline.
A couple of players that have played at Queen of the South as well, Gavin Riley and Michael Payton as well, so it's always good going back and playing your old team, I guess.
It is, but at the end of the day you want to win. It's a massive game for us. As you said, they've started really well. They've brought in some good players, guys like Dobie, who's played at a really good level, and has managed to start the season really well as well, with scoring a couple of goals, as well as some of the guys like Lee Robinson that were there for my time.
In terms of our injury situation, how's it looking? Nat Wedderburn missed it again last weekend. What's an update on him?
Nat's coming back. He's only trained a couple of days. He probably needs a wee bit more work before he's going to be a starter, just to get him up to speed. Sean Murdoch's getting closer and closer, and it was good to, obviously against St Johnston, to play some of the first team fringe boys that are coming back for injury, to get them a step closer. And
it's the weekly question about the signing. I know you've had a trialist in this week. Is there any update on that?
No, so far. Obviously we're having a look at somebody, and Farid, he's come in and done well. He played under 20 games, he got a goal, but he's been out a long time with an injury, so we've got to obviously have a wee bit of time to judge him and make sure he's 100% fit.